Hello and welcome to The Script. It's yet another edition of The Script story with Queen Viola. And I'm so glad that you've joined us as well right now. Now, today we are joined by someone I've been tracing, I think, for like a month or something. Like one of the busiest artists, I can say. And we have a story that we'll be narrating today, and that will be direct from him. And today we are joined by YMO. Hi, what's up? Doing good. How are you?
Very good.
You are a hard man to find. Hard man or hard boy? Are you a man or you a boy?
Man, yeah, I would say a man.
You are a man. Well, welcome to The Script.
Yeah, I'm happy to be
Yeah, here we get to know a story about you. I don't know if it's about your love life, if it's about music, if it's about.
here. Love life. Good. Yeah.
So tell us briefly, who is YMO?
I am always a South Sudanese pop singer. Started as a pop singer and developed his vocals and then become a vocalist, and then before that the school side. I'm also an IT technician, or let's say an IT officer.
Okay.
Studied computer science and information technology. So YMO is a person who loves to create anything that can generate positivity, unity, love. And he works against anything that stops that as well.
Okay. That being said, are you practicing IT right now, or you're strictly focused into music?
Actually, I still practice information technologies work as well, but not frequently or not so often.
So like,
Mostly music.
so how is your day like? Do you wake up in the morning and then go to practice it, or you just go to the studio, or you sit there and then you start writing songs?
Well, I know what I'm going to be doing here. Like, let's say now, about a week ago. So I always have a handle of it with my schedule for at least a week for that. So I know what I'm going to be doing, what I will be doing after tomorrow. Of course, that is just planning. We don't know what God will bring. It happens every day, like something that can come and disturb the plan, and then we go and do it.
So you have referred me to a manager, I think, a couple of days when I was trying to converse with you. So do you have a manager that anyone who wants to get to you should first get to?
Yeah. Actually, for you, it's because we were having last week is like there is the Otile Brown program.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to be part of it. That very day I was sick. At the same time I had my personal things to do. So this made it really difficult. And then she's the one who was handling everything. She was do that and do this.
Okay. So this one, okay, we had talked about this off scene, but I'm going to ask you the same way I asked you. Why did you leave Willy Entertainment?
I haven't left Willy Entertainment. My contract with Willy Entertainment had ended. Willy is someone that I worked with. He's like, let's say, one of the best I worked with. Yeah. We had a contract of 6 months.
Well, when did that start?
It had started in 2019, I guess. Some kind of beginning of 2018. Ending of 2018.
Wow. So you've not left, meaning up to now you're still there. Those are like 4 years.
No.
3 years.
My contract is finished, and then we're just working right now. Like, we're not working with contracts. We're just working on work agreements, and
So okay, you're not signed under
their
level, but you're still working with Willy Entertainment.
Yeah.
All right.
Still working together.
All right. So what was the inspiration to get to sign you, and then after the contract ended, they could also renew the contract? Yeah.
Oh, they had like they had a different. Actually, I would just love to say that the work that we're working now with Willie, the new project, is the one that is going to be talking about it.
Oh, okay. Then I'll have to contact him for that. So I have noticed a couple of songs from you. I think I fell in love with your songs when you were doing. There was a cover of one song you were doing at Kilikila, I think some years back, and I was like, wait, what? Do we really have such kind of people in South Sudan? What inspired you to do such kind of songs? Because in South Sudan we know of dance hall, hip hop, and a little bit of some.
It's obviously true that definitely true that when I started first, it was really not easy. People are not accepting the R&B music unless you blend it and you fuse it with another thing. And I was actually some person who does soul, pop music, piano, maybe all guitar, something like that. So
I feel
people
like
didn't really know this. But then I was like, if I'm gonna shift to dancehall or another thing, that's gonna be like me giving up.
Definitely.
But I was thinking, let me do this. Let me just make sure that people love it.
Okay, so there was a scandal. You went on your Facebook page and you just declared that you don't want to sing anymore.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's you know what? Let me tell you the truth.
I would love to know the truth.
Yeah,
I think the public also would want to know the truth.
Yeah. It's part of it. Let's say it's having a percentage of frustration. I was frustrated on what's happening that time. Feels like to me, music is literally everything. To be sincere. Yes, I have what I can do else, and not just that, even better in a way, better than that. And I can develop so many other things, but the music is what my heart picked. So when I looked at this, it was really disappointing seeing the industry going this kind of a way, going this way. People are not honest in their work. We're not working together, we're working against each other. And things are not even going that the way that they're supposed to go. So many people, and I would not mention any institution or anything. People that you do work to them will start in a good faith and all. They're not paying you your money in time. They're dodging. They're not speaking the truth. And the other part is also like it's let's say the psychological part of this. It's the psychological part of what had been happening. Yeah. Now I looked at it like this. Why would I even be wasting time on this if it is not gonna work? Let me just concentrate on another thing, do myself in that, and then I continue having this, because now the music money is what I also use for supporting myself, my little family, and my big family as well. So it has to pay. It has to pay. It has to pay. If you love it and it's worthy of that, then it has to get it. If it is not worthy, then I go back behind the scene, develop myself more and more, and become better and better, and then until it's worthy for your payment.
Wow. So when you decided that you were leaving music, was it because you wanted to get some label to sign you up, maybe to clear the bills, or like you really thought to yourself, you were like, this is not just going to work out for you, music generally is not just going to work out for you? And were you thinking of coming back to sing sometime, maybe years to come, or like you just decided, no, it's not going to work out?
I'm gonna tell you the truth, like I always said. In the beginning, when I started music, I 100% worked alone. I worked alone. In the beginning, some of the songs that I performed, even I recorded them on my laptop. Yeah, I didn't have like studio bills and all that. And then after that, I started to perform, and when people started to love it, I started to perform for money. And that money was what paid for some of my recordings, the likes of Beautiful South Sudan and the likes of Change Your Mind. So after that, of course, what I set my mind to do is to pay for things by myself. not needing a help and what. I am a friend to almost 99.9% of the industry. You know, I do not have beef with anyone. I do not have any grudges and all this. Not just that. I'm the kind of a person who, when something wrong happens, I believe we all do mistakes. I go and apologize, break that pride, and then just go and do that. So I'm expecting also to have this in handle when I plan something, and it's just as simple as this. When I get it locked, people don't follow it up. People don't follow what they said, you know, and this is what breaks things. So this is what I've been doing. Now, the new character that I have, to be sincere, none of the things that I'm doing nowadays, it's something that I did myself. Like the YMO and the new production and the new work that I did, it is maybe me who wrote the songs and composed the songs. But the recording, I get sponsored by Linus. Linus is the one who actually told me, hey, let's just, you know what? Whatever song you have, you want to record, you want to do something, just call me, man. Just call me and tell me about it. I really wish to help you and I want to do something.
Oh, wow.
And also Alion. Latest video, Dark Side, was shot by Alion and Chris, Air Entertainment. So they sponsored for me this. And also the recordings, the recent recordings that I'm doing now, it's all Linus who's sponsoring them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, these guys are doing a lot behind scenes. I didn't know.
Yeah,
What?
I want people to know the truth, you know. I want people to know, to see the industry from a bigger dimension.
Well, I mean, this is really good if it's really happening, if it's not only for you. I mean, this is really good. So when you decide to leave music, Asida Records, you also posted, I think, after a week or two, or a month. I could not trace well.
After 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah, I quit at Asida Records.
But then before, when you actually decided to quit music, they approached you, right?
They approached me.
Would want to get to know that story as well. And then why did you decide to be like, okay, now I'm going to go, and then after 4 months you also decide to quit?
Okay, so with Asida Records, when Yaba Angelosi approached me, he said that he's going to sign me in his record label called Asida Records. Of course, to me, I wanted an opportunity, right? I wanted the
Definitely.
opportunity.
Yes.
But also, it's not about just wanting what you want, but wanting it honest, and wanting to also contribute to it growing as it contributes for you to grow, right? Good. I burned myself, you know. First of all, let's start honest. Let me speak to Yaba Angelosi, what is happening with me, what is going on, and all that. He called me on the phone, and then I spoke with him, and I was like, man, what is happening is this: I do not have financial support. I literally told him before I was a hunter. How? If I had as well, I worked with Defy Head before. Yeah. The first, the soundtrack of Defy Head, there was a guy called Hakim. Count Limon.
I have a clue of that.
Yeah. So in the beginning, me and the Hard Life Avenue Chemical. That's about 2017 or maybe 18. So I'm a hunter. How am I a hunter? There is the music. You know, in music there is so many things that you can do. Like, one is songs for me, songs that I love. You know, like the covers of before. These are the songs that I love, and I want to do them. Like, this is from my heart, for me. It doesn't really matter if people like it or not. And then there are songs for the society. The songs that I make to direct the society's mindset or their energies into something, or talking to them about something specific. And then there are songs. These are just songs for the party. Yeah, like club, have fun, and all this. So sending message, then songs for me, and then songs for fun. That's how I do it, yeah.
So, what songs were you supposed to do when you were at Asida that made you leave? Because I feel like you have not yet answered me why you left just abruptly after 4 months of signing into something, and then you're all excited in, and then you decide to leave?
I was excited. I was really excited. But Asida Record cannot handle me. Asida Record cannot handle YMO. They cannot work with me. They do not have the same vision that I have. And they do not possess the financial energies that they said they possess, or they seem like they possess. They gave me a contract that has 6 countries to record. And then now, just for transportation to the studio, they couldn't handle that. A whole record label cannot handle this. I literally told Yaba Angelosi, a big message like this, I sent it to him. There is this problem that is going on with me. I'm still not having a work as per now to handle things, but I'm running on things, making things work out and all this, of which now, thank God, they finally did. You know, I wish they did earlier. I wouldn't even ask them for this transport money or what. You know, I asked them literally because I you know, the only thing that can develop someone is telling the truth.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I want to be honest with myself, want to be honest with everyone around me. Asida Record, I told Yaba Angelosi, I just need you anytime we have this session to go to the studio, because one song we cannot just record it. We don't record it just in in only one session like this. Sometimes the vibe is not all right. Okay, for now, yes, not. Then next week again, you're gonna have to reschedule. Then again reschedule and all this. So in my situation in that specific time, I did not have the financial support, the little thing of the transport money. And by the way, in this 4 months that I was signed, I was actually footing up to the studio by myself, just to make sure that, because I promised in the beginning that I will commit. I'm committed. That's why I used everything I've got, and what I had by that time, it was only the energy and the passion that I had for working with them. This is one of the reasons. The second thing, it's because of how they approach this problem. Because when I told Yaba Angelosi on this, like, hey, there is this that happened, I need you at least, and I told him literally, like, hey, this is just a 500 pounds from Rock City to Asylum Record. That's 500 pounds. I don't know, that could be 90 cents, 99 cents in dollars, or maybe $1. Yeah. So I told him I don't have this, just arrange for this and this and this and this. That's all. Let's work like this. He replied me, hey, we're not under any obligations. We are not under any obligations of paying for all this. For the brand, I asked him, let's do it. The brand that I want is this. Let's do like this. Let's do like this. Let's do like this. Things that cannot exceed $400. With an explanation of why and how. They couldn't do this. Then when I was looking, well, if Yaba Angelosi thought, or Asida Record thought that when I said financial problem, by that time it means that I cannot afford the one recording session or two at some time, they were wrong. I can afford that, but what I cannot afford is a heavy video, a video that has everything. A video that can cost, like, let's say $10,000. Yeah, with the music I do, and I believe that this is gonna make it. This is gonna bring back that money. So I looked at it from my mind inside, and I also gave it a thought. I was like, if they have the money and they don't want to pay it, it means that they do not believe in the work that we're doing. And I don't work with someone who doesn't believe in what we're doing. And if they don't have it, then that means they lied to me. Yeah. Because the contract is a fit contract. It has financial abilities. Saying that I have a chance of recording in 6 countries, that is having a. It's written there also with the hotel bills and also the everything and all that. So. How come you can't actually afford this?
for transport?
Now that that might make me look to some people that someone is not patient and all this and what. No.
But I think it's understandable because before that you were literally not there in the music. You just decided to give for yourself a break. So I mean, it would be understandable for me as well. So
okay, understandable
that you're saying you don't have transportation, you have to go. I'm not taking sides. Someone will be saying someone is taking sides. That you don't have transportation because you knew, like, when, according to what you said earlier on, why you actually left music was because of the frustrations, and then you need to also take care of yourself, the small family that you do have, and the big family that you have. Now, if you tell me that you don't have 500 for going to the studios, I mean, I would literally understand that it's 4 months that you've not given me anything. So
yeah, that is right. So when I looked at it like this, it's not just a financial problem, but it's also, from the other side, it's belief problem, you know, wanting to work with someone, and then we talk with him. We talk a lot actually on the phone. Now, how come that with all that you're telling me you're having, or with all that the abilities that we have, if it's a test of patience, you know that I'm someone who have already been patient and come where I am right now, and why I decided to be working with you, and how honest I had to make it. You know, you don't know how difficult it is to come and even speak about not having transport money in an interview like this. Leave about, you know, but what I see is that telling the truth and letting people understand everything. It's not just gonna give them what they want, but it's even going to give me rest.
Yeah. Well, I hope they also get that. Now, as I think not me alone, I think at one point also I feel like you were undecided if you want to be in the industry or not. Recently, I heard a song and you had changed your name to Alpha. Is it Alpha?
Nah. That's Ultimate.
Ultimate. So, are we still going to know you as YMO, or we are going to know you as Ultimate, or you are going to be 2 in 1?
Actually, YMO is the general name, like me. That's me. That's my real name, actually. My real name is Yusuf Mohammed. So that is YMO. Yeah, it's just an abbreviation of my name. So, Ultimate, these are characters I met. You know, like these are characters I met in me.
As time goes by. You're going to I mean, we debated with, I don't know who we debated that with. I think one of the guys I work with, either the Disco or Dave of Advanced Youth Radio. I was like, this is not YMO. And the guy was like, come on, this is YMO. I was like, no, YMO does not sing like this. And then we started playing likes of Beautiful South Sudan, you know, Changed and all that. I was like, wait, what? I could not believe. So what made you change to that though?
I did not change. Actually, so many people know me from some music that, okay, anyone knows YMO from a different way. Like people in Sudan, they know that YMO doesn't know Arabic, for example, doesn't know English. They just know my Sudan songs, you know, Abeta and all this. Like pure Sudanese songs in Sudanese language. They really don't understand even the other side. Why? When I do my music in Arabic, it sounds really different. And it becomes really different cultures, different personality, different thing. Like let's say Beautiful South Sudan, like you said now, and then I have Habeta, and then Wakandan Girl, for example, or let's say Easy on Me, and then Dark Side. In these 4 songs, someone who doesn't know me, like as in YMO personal, he wouldn't actually recognize that these are songs that are sung by the same person.
Okay, let's continue getting to know you actually, because looks like your world is a whole lot different altogether. It is. We are wrapping up, but I'd want to know, how small is your small family?
It's as small as 3 people.
Wait, 3 people, you, her, and this,
and the king.
Wow, okay, that's that's nice.
King to come.
King to come. Congratulations, and then father to be. Well, what would your last words be, because we're running out of time?
Yeah, what I want to say, not just to this time I don't want to give it to all South Sudanese.
No.
But I want to direct it to the people in the industry. This is to the people who work in any part of the industry: videographers, photographers, and producers, and
presenters, bloggers.
all of them. Let's work together.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for honoring our invitation, and then I hope you give us more good music.
Indeed, I will.
Well, I thank you so much for watching, and you can as well follow YMO or Ultimate. I don't know which one you want to go with. But yeah, let's link up again next time for the other episode of The Scripted Story.